Looks like we're getting ready to start some X-Men Arcade here. Hope everybody's ready for that. We are going to be playing the console version of this. So we are on the Xbox 360, which has both the Japanese and American versions, but we will be running the Japanese normal 4-player port. And all right, let's. Timer's all good to go. Okay. Let's get ready to go. We're going to be playing as Colossus. Timer starts as soon as we get control of the character. So get ready for lots of yelling. Dazzler Riot. Actually, Dazzler is a good follow-up. The co-op world record has Colossus and Dazzler. Here we go. This game has a lot of spacing and a lot of intentional death to get additional mutant powers. Alright, if we hit this right, should have that rock hit us. Ah, he missed. That's alright. We got the follow-up guy right there to beat us up. Sometimes that rock will hit us and help us out get the next life, sometimes it won't. That's alright. It happens. Dupe those guys a little bit. Put down them. Alright, we want to take the hit here. That helps bunch those guys up while we are getting our next life in place here. Okay, here we go. Got Pyro up here. I hit him right as he jumps in. Oh, come on, Pyro. There we go. We want him to hit us so that we can get those sweet, sweet mutant powers. Because in any percent, we don't care about how many lives you're using. Yeah, Colossus couldn't do that in the original comics, which is true. Alright, these two doors have 3 guys walking out. We want to time it so that we hit as the third one's walking out. These guys we want to dupe just a little by walking to the middle. Those guys can cause additional time loss if they don't cooperate. Alright, there we go. That's good. Keep going. Get all those guys. Keep walking forward here. Basically, the goal of this game is to just try to constantly keep the screen moving and get as many guys to load in on screen as possible. Alright. Good. Those guys spaced out just right. Take down this wall. Because if we don't do that, then an elevator goes up and we have to fight more guys. And that's just the whole thing that we don't want to do. Alright, put down those guys. The store's going to open. We need to take a hit from one of these guys. Gonna aggro him. Alright, with certain bosses in this game, we want to try to get them to face plant as opposed to falling down on their back or their bottom like that, because it actually leads to a faster animation of them getting up, which means them taking damage faster, which at any percent is what we're aiming to do. Yep, that should be it. There's 2. How are we rolling? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
X-Men!
Alright, these guys, since we have invincibility frames, we're going to let them shoot one. And then we throw out the mutant power, that way they all bunch up together. Because Colossus likes it when you all gather around him. Have a little X-Men story time with Colossus. It's the story of how he's going to play a beatdown. That's right, everybody gather around. Alright, all these guys, so far so good. Ah! We're gonna have to take that death right there. Normally would have taken it with this group of guys, but that's okay. Blizzards move a little bit faster. Hit the Hornet twice. Good to go. Gonna walk out here. There's gonna be 2 guys that are slower to the left, which is okay because we want them all to gather around. That buys us time to Get everybody out here. All right, that guy's gonna select, so there we go. Nice spacing. That's what we want. This lizard guy's just gonna follow us on down. There we go. This soundtrack is absolutely awesome. I love the soundtrack. Konami did a real solid on this. All right, there you guys coming out of the tree. There you go. Get them all. This group of people, and then now it's time for everybody's favorite line from X-Men Arcade. Everybody.
X-Men, welcome to die.
That's right. X-Men, welcome to die. All right, we're going to hit all these guys. We have an extra mutant power, so we're going to come to the top here. If we didn't, we would want Wendigo to hit us. But we're going to space ourselves to the top so we can throw out that extra power. All right, we're going to start doing some face plants. There we go. Thank you. I would have preferred a punch, as that would have been a faster animation, but you did what I needed you to do. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Yeah, X chickens. Yeah, we'll get to that here at the end of the game if we're lucky.
Rescue Kitty from the cave.
This is the level where Colossus gets to go save his wife. If you know about the X-Men, you know that Colossus and Kitty Pryde are a thing, so... Alright, we want to aggro that guy so that he'll punch us.
Colossus.
There we go. Get them all down. We're going to come down here because we want to miss that cart. I got a couple of slackers here, but that's okay. We'll get them. Come up to the top. Yeah, take those carts. That buys time for everybody to get out. That way we can do that. Alright, next is the Bat Mini-Boss. We're going to hit him one time off-screen, let him fly on-screen, and hit him the second time. That'll kill him. Everybody's going to jump up here. There we go. Alright, now we've got an elevator here. And you can easily beat these guys all up and not take a hit. But since we need to take a hit, we're going to let them do their thing and be bad guys. Alright, we gotta circle around here and hope the lizard guy plays nice here. There we go, perfect. So we're waiting on those three guys at the door. Bunch of slackers loading the back. Now we want to jump forward here to speed up here. We need to get these guys to punch us. Alright, you're gonna follow us. Come on. Perfect, that's good spacing. Get those three guys. Now we should have some rock fellas coming in here. Yes. Yes. Alright, we're gonna walk forward. We're gonna hope one of these guys, yep, hits us with a rock. Perfect.
Colossus.
Put down these guys, push the screen forward. Here's Nimrod. We're gonna get him face planting. The way that you get these guys to face plant, by the way, is they will follow whatever direction you are facing when you do your mutant power. So if we're facing toward him, he's going to fall backwards. But if we're facing the same way he is, he's going to fall the direction we're facing. All right, we saved Kitty Pryde. This has got a couple of weird spacing issues in this level. Here's one of them right here. Those guys will be finicky and try to spread themselves out sometimes. Alright, we're going to take an intentional death right there off the cliff. Come over here. Hit those guys. One more intentional death so that we are mutant powered up to push toward the next section. There we go. That's good. We got three of these guys. The two are late, always loading in for some reason. Here's a little Easter egg for you. Stand in that corner, it'll knock you back. Does no damage, but for some reason it's there. Alright. Hit the White Queen as she is coming in. And we're just going to keep doing this with Emma Frost until she is toast. Alright, if we space out perfectly right here, we should take a little to no hits, and they will actually line up to meet the end of our fist. See how they're coming in at an angle? They will come right in and hit our fist. Okay, we want to get hit by one of these guys because we are out of mutant powers. So let's get back in the game. There we go. By the way, fun fact about this game on the voice actors, there's actually only one male and one female voice actor on this game. So anytime that you hear voice acting in this game, it's the same two people. So alright, we got our left-hand slacker sentinel. He just caught up, killed him. Alright, waiting for these guys to come out. Alright, that's fine. You can slack off a little bit. And come on, you super sentinel. Master Mold, get some guys out here. Oh, man. That's a really hard section to dupe right there to keep those guys going. That's alright. Got a couple machine gun guys. Everybody gather around. And Grandpa Colossus has got a beating to give you. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Rocket launcher to the face. He can take it. More face plants. Come on. I need you to charge me. There we go. Good. Good, good. There we go. Aggro you to get some more hits. Put him down. Put him down. Nice. Okay. On to the next level. This level, as soon as you hit the ground, just start walking right. Skip all this. Jump right there as your invincibility frames will end. You stall just a little and take out those 4 guys. Easy peasy. Intentional deaths off the side, which buys us invincibility frames to get that flame blower. Another intentional death. Oh, you're being a pain. Super Sentinels to the left. All right, well, let's take another intentional death just to even things out. Excuse me, sir. There we go. Everybody played nice that time. Let's hit them all. Boom. Perfectly timed. Get all 4 pyros at the same time. That worked out perfect. Get that Super Sentinel to shoot us. That helps this section here. I'm just gonna... Alright, guys. Play nice now. There we go. Have to adjust a little. Yes, our tank friends did not want to play nice. Alright, once these guys start flashing, we can hit them. There we go. Come down here to the purplish pink one and take a hit. There we go. Hit him, hit him, hit him. There we go. Yeah, that's honestly the any percent of X-Men literally is spam the crap out of credits and mutant power. It's the biggest display of taking advantage of the system that was set up. So, and it's because of it, it makes it a lot of fun, but it also makes it super easy to do. The real mastering part is figuring out where you need to space things out, and how to dupe the enemies into getting them to do exactly what you want them to do to get you the more credits. Thank you. I'm glad those guys finally took me down. Alright. Let's keep going. Get down here. And by the way, shout outs to L-Rock, because he also runs this game, but he He runs it with Storm and can do it with only 1 credit, which is brutal, by the way. Alright, somebody hit me. There we go. Alright, we want to basically try to push this hallway as far to the right as we can. So we're just going to keep hugging the wall here and just keep pushing. There we go, that's good. So you can actually get the enemies to push the screen further than what it's supposed to when they hit you. If you yeah, just like that, just like Nimrod just did. You lined up right. And if we do this correctly, yeah, we should be able to bring Magneto in as the last 2 are dying. So that's what we want. Six-player co-op, yeah. Yeah, you get that double wide screen, man. Those are something for sure. Okay. We are going to be fighting Magneto.
That was Mystique, not Magneto.
The real Magneto. He has basically the 2 main attacks that we're looking... Okay, hold on. One takes off his shield, and then the second one will actually... Now he can start taking hits. We're aiming to get basically 2 main attacks once we get him into the rhythm here and kind of get him trapped into what we want to do. We want punches, but he usually kicks. Okay, see, there's the kick. The kick he'll do 3 times. The punch he'll only do 1. So, obviously, the punch is a lot less frames, which gives you better time, but it's totally random which one he's going to give you. So there is some RNG in here into trying to get him to do what you want. There we go. We duped him into a punch there. And there's just ever so slightly difference in the frames, in the spacing. If you're slightly up, you have a better likely to get that punch, but it doesn't always happen. There we go. Thank you. We should be almost done here. And one more. That's the time. 16:55. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, man, that is X-Men Arcade on the Xbox 360 version that they put out. So anyways, thanks for having me. Greatly appreciate it. I also want to shout out to all the Turtles crew. Those guys, they all play a bunch of Konami beat-em-ups too, and they do a fantastic job. They're super nice guys and all that. But yeah, this is X-Men Arcade. Feel free to jump in and use as many credits as you like, because there's categories for that. And also thank you to RETROTHON and everybody for having me. I greatly appreciate it, and catch you next time.